So much going on. Once again, the world's on fire, man. You go to sleep for a few hours, and next thing you know, you wake up and people are losing their minds. All right, can you guys see me? Well, I can see you. Let's do this. Hello. Well, damn. Huh? Hello, and welcome to On It News. Hello and welcome to On It News. This is Sean Kane. We got a lot going on. Like the headline says, man, Pam's on the run. Pam Bondi does not make it to the Congressional House today for her testimony. Matter of fact, she boogied. Now, it's Pam on the run. Somewhere in Florida, maybe. I personally think she's with Mike Grable. They got a good hiding spot somewhere where nobody can find him. Two. Ooh. So China ain't very happy with the whole blockade situation going on. Said, fuck you, and they ran it. And what did we do? Nothing. We did nothing to stop them. There isn't much you can do when China rolls up on you and he tells Trump to suck it, because guess what happens? They went right through. Nothing happened. Once again, we play taco. You know, and it's kind of too bad. Well, this is a kind of a big story going on right now. WNBA draft. The Indiana Fever drafted Raven Johnson. Now, Raven Johnson, I guess 2 weeks ago, made some very unflattering remarks about Caitlin Clark, about the fan base of the WNBA, and, well, we know that's a huge situation, right, folks? I don't know what's going on with the Indiana Fever. I don't think I've been in locker rooms. I wouldn't want cancer coming into my locker room, coming in and disrupting what I have going on. You give me a Michael Jordan, and I'm going to build the best team I can around him, bar none. And we're not looking at one ring, one championship, one big old trophy. I want them all, if you know, right, guys? So why does Indiana drafts a lady who 2 weeks ago came out and said that she was harassed, called her racial slurs? Now, did that happen? I don't know. I don't know. They're investigating it. We'll probably have more information in a few hours. I don't know what happened. Okay? I just think, overall, do you really want to put yourself in a situation where it's not good? Just reading, you know? So, but they did. So I don't know what all is going to happen there. I think it's going to be another long season. I think Stephanie White, for some reason, I've been watching her now for the last year, tends to put not just the team, but the organization into situations that are not good for either the team or for themselves. And I think you can see huge problems. I don't know why she's still there. She clearly does not want Caitlin Clark to play the Caitlin Clark fast-paced type of game that Caitlin wants to play. And for some reason, Stephanie's right there holding back that, like a ponytail, man, holding back that rein. No, Caitlin. No, Caitlin, you got to be able to do this, and you got to do this, and rah, 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 rah. I get it, okay? But there's, sooner or later, people are going to want to ask. And I challenge everybody who has access to the Indiana Fever and to ask questions, the hard questions. Why would you pick somebody? Why would you throw a grenade in your locker room? Why would you want to divide your locker room? Are you trying to sabotage your team? I would never say that about a coach, but I have watched this lady, and over the last so many, uh, over the last year, she has done things that are incredibly questionable. The way she handled the Bonner situation wasn't just bad. It should have cost her job, and for some reason, it didn't. Okay, maybe she had a little more pull than what most of us thought, but I don't think it helped any. Okay, so we got Pam on the run. Pam on the run. Pam on the run. Gator man, there goes Pam. Arrest them, everyone. Pam on the run. Do 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 do. Pam on the run. This shit gets so crazy. First you got Melania coming out going, "Hey, I had nothing to do with the bond. I had nothing to do with this. I have nothing to do with that." And at the same time, then you have this coming out with Pam Bondi. Man, we got some situations going on, don't we? Man, this is, first off, pedophilers aren't smart people, okay, guys? Pedophilers are too busy trying to fuck your child to worry about anything else. So we got to be able to take care of our children, okay? This is one of the biggest reasons why I started this, is if we don't stand up to the pedos, who do we stand up for? Who do we stand against? If we cannot have one thing that we can all agree on, you touch my kid, I get to beat you to death with a baseball bat. It should be really that easy. So we can't protect pedos. And I mean that. And old Dan Bago is out there, with his crying and doing all this crazy shit. It doesn't help. Come on, man. You can't protect them. We should be arresting pedos. We'd be moving on from them. Now, all of this is going to end up costing us a lot. When I say that, when I say costing us a lot, what I'm really meaning is that we got a new poll coming out from CNN. And, well, it ain't good. Since my life, pretty much as long as Israel been alive, the state of Israel's been alive, we've been able to do things, right? So here's a little thing that is coming out on CNN, and it kind of just breaks my heart, man. For the first time in my life, America's turning against Israel. Shocking. GOP. 2028 or 2022, they were plus 28%. Today, minus 16. Okay, now what about the mid-range guys? Well, they're minus 9. Men under 50 is down 47%. Dems, 55. And you can break that down any way you want, man. But because of these shenanigans, because of people like Ben Shapiro, who's running out, going to smack everybody with his little tiny penis, I'm going to teach you a lesson, while he stands on that box and acts all animated. Got to realize, folks, they're part of the problem. A lot of people believe in America first. Okay. And I don't agree with giving Israel $3.8 billion every single year just because. Okay? I think that's some crap. We don't give money, we shouldn't be giving money like that out just to everybody. And yet we do to Israel. You lost America when you started the genocide in Gaza. Gaza is gone, okay? It is leveled. There ain't nothing in Gaza. Pictures of little kids being blown up. Who the hell wants to see that on their nightly news, huh? So, America's slowly turning against Israel. And I don't think it's against Israel. I think it's against their prime minister, nutjob, Netanyahu. Woohoo! Let's go and keep killing people. War isn't good. War isn't fun. Taking another person's life is horrible. And yet, Richmond, who tells us poor guys that we got to go fight for them, well, we've been having that our whole lives, haven't we, folks? Maybe we should change. And maybe we should send the billionaire sons out to the front lines first. God knows we've been there enough, haven't we? So, here we go, guys. On It News. Back with more updates here in just a few.